iconic vigilante Jack Reacher has been brought to life for a second time, this time played by DC regular Alan Ritchson. Adapted from the first book in Lee Child's best-selling series of thrillers, The Killing Floor, by Prison Break writer Nick Santora, the showrunner has revealed some of the biggest challenges of bringing Reacher to Amazon Prime Video. Showrunner Nick revealed the character of Reacher has been made slightly different for his first small-screen outing. Originally portrayed by Hollywood star Tom Cruise, Alan has already won over die-hard fans of the books after a far more accurate interpretation in the first season. His performance was a major factor for Prime Video's decision to quickly give the green light for a second season. However, fans of the book may have still spotted some slight differences between Ritchson's Reacher and the nomadic ex-military officer they know and love. Nick explained, "I wouldn't call it changing, but we had to adjust one major thing. Reacher does a lot of thinking, and in the books that is not expressed outwardly through dialogue. Although Reacher doesn't speak until around 6 minutes into the first episode of the new series, he's still slightly more talkative than his written counterpart." Most of Lee's novels are written from a first-person perspective, so readers are constantly in the anti-hero's head as he deciphers his latest conspiracy. This provided a huge challenge for the writers of the new TV series, though, as Nick was reluctant to give Reacher a voice-over throughout the first season. Instead, Reacher's dialogue from the books has been slightly amped up for the benefit of viewers who may not be so familiar with Lee's debut novel. Lee Child was able to describe what the character was thinking at any given moment, Nick continued. "But if we do that on TV, we have an hour of watching a guy, trying to guess what he is thinking at that moment." Interview, Insight latest, in the new series, Reacher is a little more talkative during scenes with his allies Chief Oscar Finley, played by Malcolm Goodwin, and Officer Roscoe Conklin, Willa Fitzgerald. As evident during his near-silent introduction, however, Reacher is still reluctant to open up to people he doesn't yet trust. Moreover, much like Tom Cruise's iteration of the character, when he does speak, he's most often giving his adversaries a fair warning before he unleashes the full extent of his military training. While he is still more likely to break someone else's chin than wag his own, this Reacher is a little more talkative as he starts to trust his allies. Nick recalled, "So we had to make Reacher a touch more verbal. But we tried to be very concise with our language and verbiage, and we tried to have Reacher only speak when necessary." TV Reacher even manages some heart-to-hearts with Roscoe, though his full story remains a mystery to his friends and enemies as the anti-hero mainly remains focused on the task at hand. "You'll see that he only really explains things to people he respects," the showrunner added. "So, he'll explain stuff to Roscoe or to Finley, but to some jerk that he doesn't like, he'll just go and do what he does without a word." Despite the change, this Reacher has still managed to please fans of Lee's work much more than his forays on the big screen, and they're already looking forward to seeing him return. Reacher Season 1 is available to stream on Amazon Prime Video.